What's going on, my fellow gaming warriors? 'Tis the one, and I'm not very enthusiastic, guys. I feel drained. I feel totally exhausted, just like having to talk about this at this point. I'm just so done with it. Like guys like Blame Truth, Nero Cinema, like all these guys, they've just quit. They've quit. They haven't uploaded. I just looked. Nero Cinema hasn't uploaded in 9 days. Will probably be 10 by the time this is uploaded. And that would make Blame Truth, that would make him 12 days. 12 days and 10 days since their last uploads. I mean, what does that tell you about the state of Call of Duty right now? What does that tell you? Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip is a crime. It is a crime against humanity. It should not exist. The game should not exist. I don't even know how are we still talking about this with skill-based matchmaking? I know that's in the title. Skill-based matchmaking is 100% forcing people to quit the game. Skill-based matchmaking, SBMM, is forcing everyone, forcing all the player base, basically everyone with a brain, is forcing people to quit this game. If you are still on this game right now, I don't know whether to give you a round of applause or I don't know, a warning. Like maybe there's something wrong. Like, I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but do you really have nothing else going on that, you can't, like, do anything else but play this game? Like, to me, that's, like, sad, but I don't know, maybe you actually enjoyed this game. I don't. The only thing that was somewhat enjoyable was Shipment. And that's gone now. They took that away, by the way. If no one, I know a lot of you who don't even keep up with this game anymore. But, yeah, they took Shipment away. I feel like it was the only thing keeping people on the game in the first place. At least for me, like, this was the only thing that I could bear. Shipment was the only map that was playable to me. It truly was. And I'm not just saying that to be a dickhead. Like, I'm being serious. I cannot play any, like, these maps like Zarqua, Hydro, Electro, Boogaloo, and Santa Claus Border Crossing. Like, dude, these are the worst maps in Call of Duty history, and I'm not just saying that. I am not just saying that. I have been playing this franchise for a long time now, and I can confidently say that this game has the worst maps of all time. And it's like they keep outdoing themselves. Infinity Ward, they just keep shooting themselves in the foot. They keep outdoing themselves. It's like they're trying to make a bad game. Like, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying so hard to do the least amount of work and see how many people they can get on board with it. At least fool people initially so that they buy the game and they pre-order and all that. But man, I mean, at least it worked for the pre-order with this game, right? You can't lie there, but at the same time, yeah, broke record, sale record. I am so sick of people saying, why are you defending this game? It is literally Stockholm Syndrome. It's literally Stockholm Syndrome. Like, why are you defending this game? Like, you have never been treated worse. You have never been treated worse, and it's this whole skill-based matchmaking thing. You're being manipulated. You're not even in control of the game. The game is playing you. You think you're playing the game? No. The game is playing you. It's fixed. Because it's not only the matchmaking, where you do good one game, you get punished for the next 5. No. We're talking skill-based damage, hit detection, connection, lag, everything. It ties in with everything. The game plays you. And I've heard this analogy before from, a few channels, actually. I get recommended some, some skill-based matchmaking, Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip videos, as I imagine a lot of you do. And I've seen the analogy that this game is like a slot machine. It's like going to a casino, going to the slot machines, and hoping that this time is gonna be this one's gonna be it. This time's gonna be the one. You're gonna win big this time, but you never do. But the game, it keeps you hooked, and you keep playing over and over and over again. But I just wanna run over. I went over to Steam charts because I've actually never went on Steam charts before just to look at, because I've seen Blame Truth going, analyzing and going over the, monitoring the player-based numbers for Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip and Warzone 2. And obviously it's been bad. And as you can see, I mean, I'll throw it in the thumbnail as well, but also I'm going to show you right here. Yeah, the players are decreasing. Like, they're decreasing. It didn't even get a shot up during Christmas. And Christmas is when, you know, they have sales and all that usually. And people play the game more. I mean, they did have like a free trial for about 2 weeks, I think. And, you know, they got a little bit of a boost in the player base for Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 or skip. Because, you know, Warzone 2, all the Warzone 2 players who don't give a damn about multiplayer, they you know, I guess they tried out Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 or skip because a lot of people do not want to pay $70 or $100 potentially for a game that is literally not even finished. This game is still in beta. This, like, you guys know that, right? This game is still in beta, and you are all free beta testers. Free beta play testers. That's what we all are. That's what they want us all to be, Infinity Turd Activision. They want everyone to be free beta testers because they're too cheap. They won't even pay for the license to use the regular gun names. They can't even use, like, the MP5 or the A. Like, it's all these weird-ass names, like the Lockbit. Like, what? Like, it's never been this low. They have never stooped down this low before, to this point. You can't even use the license. You can't buy the license to use the actual gun names. You've done it every year except for this one. What is wrong with you? Infinity Ward is the worst Call of Duty development team. I'm 100% convinced. Vanguard was not even this bad. At least Vanguard had content on launch. At least they had content. They had way more maps than this game had. And the only reason this game had half the maps that Vanguard had was because they brought back 2 old maps in Shipment and Shoot House, which, by the way, again, I brought it up earlier. But Shoot House is back now. It's Shoot House 24/7. And they took away Shipment 24/7, which is basically like the camo grinding simulator. And they took that away from the players, which was probably the #1 reason that people were playing in the first place. So, as I showed before, there's a massive decrease in players over the past couple months, right? From November to December, and now going into January. It's gonna get worse, right? It's already getting worse, but it's gonna really decrease even more because the fact that they got rid of Shipment, like, wow, how stupid can you be? How, like, are these guys genuinely clueless? Like, do they actually have no idea what's going on? They have to be doing this on purpose. They have to be being stupid on purpose. There's no way you can be this stupid, can you? Can you really be this stupid? I mean, you look at the world today, I mean, then you kind of believe it more, but we're telling them, like, over and over again what they need to do, and they don't do it. It's like the most common sense decisions, and they just refuse to acknowledge it, or it doesn't click with them, and the gears aren't spinning. Like, I genuinely do not understand. I will never buy, I mean, I didn't buy this game. I do have the game, and I only play it when someone invites me to a party. But again, I will never buy. I don't even remember the last time I bought an Infinity Ward game with my own money. Probably Ghost, now that I think about it. I think Ghost was the last one that I bought from Infinity Ward. That was probably the last Call of Duty I bought with my own money, honestly. I'm pretty sure. And the rest of the time, I literally just waited till Christmas because I knew it was trending in a direction that was basically unsalvageable at that point. I also asked you guys, what has driven you as a pro gaming athlete to quit Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 or skip? And it was a resounding yes for skill-based matchmaking. I was kind of surprised here, you know. I'm not surprised that everyone hates skill-based matchmaking, but I mean, I put up I guess it's the most broad answer and the most popular one, so I guess maybe not, but I mean, you got skill-based matchmaking, but you also have the incompetent Prius driving devs from Infinity Turd, and then also the Infinity Turd Stockholm Syndrome defenders who defend this game like it's their own child, and just the fact that there's zero content, like all these factors that, you know, made you want to quit this game, that made you want to quit Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 or skip. And so it was a resounding yes for skill-based matchmaking, which I thought was very glaring to me. That this system is so bad, and I just showed you the decrease on players for Steam. I mean, like I said, it's going to get worse. It's a tragedy. It really is. Just to see what Call of Duty has come to after the highs that it used to be at. You know, back in the day with Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2, COD 4, World at War, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3. You know, that whole era, Black Ops 1, man, it makes me sick to my stomach just to think what this franchise has turned into. It really does. It makes me sick to my stomach, and that's why I'm going to end it here. I'm going to end it here. Comment what you guys think. Has skill-based matchmaking made you want to quit? Is that the main reason? Give all the reasons down below. Subscribe if you're new. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you all for the support. Drop a like on the video as well if you enjoyed. That'll also go a long ways. I'm a This has been Juan.